Hey everyone, Greg, and
Chris.
we're back with another reaction. We are doing a Nuke's top 5. We're doing top 5 scary ghost videos that are disturbing AF. We have been wanting to do another reaction. We've been a little slow with the videos, so we apologize. A lot of stuff's been happening in life, so we're trying to bring more content.
Life stuff in that house project's been huge to work on for you.
Yeah, it's just life has been getting crazy, so we're trying to get everything done in between. But we're going to do a reaction video. Figured it was time to do another one. So we're going to bring you Nuke's top 5 scary ghost videos that are disturbing AF. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get to it.
Caught live on camera. This next creepy clip was sent in by John Robinson, who goes by the streamer name J-Rob. Now, John frequently goes live on YouTube with his friends to talk sports and debate their favorite players and teams. But during one of these late night live streams, something happens that shocks them all to their core.
Alright, I think y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know, it might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just personally.
Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Junebug,
Run it
chill
back.
out.
I gotta run it back.
Hey.
They gotta replay
that. I didn't see anything, man. I was looking
I
at
gotta run
turn
it
on the
back.
lights, stop playing, bro.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it
I'm
right
gonna go look at it right now because bro.
What? Junebug, what happened?
That
What?
was not a person, bro.
Bro, chill out. What are y'all
His
talking about?
reaction.
J-Rob, stop
Hey,
playing.
yeah.
Yeah, like his reaction up there, he just jumped straight to it being a ghost, though. Yeah,
Junebug. Junebug said, "Is that a ghost?"
I thought that he
D.
said that, J-Rob, because he had jumped straight to it. Usually, I mean, webcams sometimes pick up stuff kind of funky, so I don't know. Hopefully they replay it.
Y'all chill out, man. Hold up, man. I ain't with
Bro,
this.
go watch it for
Run
yourself.
it back. Somebody watch. Run back the clip, please. Somebody run back this clip.
Oh,
Bro,
Oh my God. Somebody clip that.
Run it back at 5 minutes.
An unexplained dark figure seems to walk past John's friend Chris, even though Chris is completely alone at home. Now, freaked out, Chris turns on the light and comes back to watch.
Definitely. They the dope up, bro. Like,
What the hell? Bro,
I ain't even smoking
I'm not playing no yo, J-Rob.
Did he get more people in the group?
Hold on.
Wait, Chris, you saw it?
Did y'all see it, bro?
He usually has 6 from
Bro,
9.
and then Chris looked both ways like he felt his energy, like, bro.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, when it goes this way, he looks that way, and then he finally follows it at the end as it.
Well, yeah, he did like
further
a
on.
thing like that.
So he must have felt something before.
But can you imagine, like, seeing that's behind you inside your... And that looks either like his bedroom or like his living room. It looks like he lives in like an apartment.
Yeah,
So, I
looks
mean,
like a
it's got to
living
be where he sleeps at. So, I mean, you imagine that just walking around, especially that clear of an image in the dark.
I mean, I've felt and seen things like that before and never captured them on camera.
But, I mean, it's like
Or
if you capture something like that and other people see it, now you had to know that other people are like, yeah, he's got a bunch of crazy crap in his house.
And that's grade A evidence too. And then to see that J-Rob hasn't tried to post any other ghost stuff after. He just sticks with the games and then sports.
I mean, for most people that aren't into the world of paranormal that capture stuff like that, like, it's got to be hard for them to go to sleep at night. Let's see what happens.
Chill, but honestly,
Chris, you might want to go after that. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm gonna look at it all after the fact. I ain't looked at it yet.
but context, y'all, I don't know what the hell happened, but apparently, like something just like walked past me.
Oh my God.
It almost looks like he had his hands like this, or he was like messing with something. The ghost walking by.
Like he was holding something or grabbing something.
It's almost like that was whatever you call it. I don't know why I can't think of the word.
Poltergeist activity.
No,
Remnants.
stuff that basically.
I feel like
See,
chill,
so for it to be a
all of
remnant, it would
sudden,
have to be replaying.
these
It would be
J
caught
Rob,
at the same
Jewel
time.
Bug,
doing the
they
same
start
thing.
wilding
Yeah.
out. I'm just like, yo, like, what the hell is happening? Like, yo, like, a ghost just went past you. A ghost?
There's something just went past.
It's just adding more
I
people.
want to look at the video right now. Bruh. I'm not.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. Like, I'm not gonna lie, fellas. Like, I can't even. I'm so distracted. I'm so distracted.
He's like freaking
right
out.
now, bro. Like, I can't even answer your question.
So normally he has
I cannot
up to 9
believe
people
what I
on the
saw.
stream.
Chris explains that he felt a chill when, whatever this is, walked behind him and he looked back, but didn't see anything. As more of their friends join the live stream, the whole group decides to watch the clip together.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Oh, what's that? What's that? What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Everybody's freaking out.
I ain't never seen it.
bruh.
You missed it.
Hey, bro.
Oh, nah, I saw that. I saw that. I felt God.
I saw that. I saw that.
Chill, I'm telling you. It was
I saw that.
Look.
Oh, I saw that.
So, what do you think happened here? Did Chris's live webcam accidentally
It almost
capture a
looked at the
ghostly
camera
apparition live
when it gets
on
to
YouTube?
about here.
Yeah.
Chris seems almost a little embarrassed about it. By the way, it should be mentioned that none of John/J Rob's live streams have anything to do with the paranormal. If you want to take a look for yourself, you can watch this entire live broadcast over on John's YouTube channel, J Rob. Doomsday.
My only thing about that is it walked around the furniture like a normal human does. So, like, ghosts a lot of times don't, or demons or whatever, they just walk through whatever. He, like, walked around the chair
Like it took
looking
us
like he was
a
doing
path,
something. Yeah. So that's my only
So it was
thing about
a
that.
transient thing. Transient meaning it was very highly movable, mobile, and it had an intent behind its path.
I mean, to give that a 1 out of 10, if that was real, then I'd give that a good, like, solid 8. Just because of them capturing it, and if it's real and it's not staged, then, yeah, it's pretty grade A evidence.
Yeah, I was going to say 7.5, 8 too. If I was there and I was in Chris D's position and I felt something like that,
Yeah.
I would have seen it.
I mean, my
At the
thing is
doorway.
they were bringing more people in to the chat.
To show.
Like, hey, go look at this. So, you know, that could have been something too. I don't know. But it's just weird how he just kind of took the path that he did. But I don't know. Let's on the next one.
Doomsday.
The Foreman brothers, Sean, Rocky, and
Hey, I
Josh from
watched
the
them.
YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare TV series travel to Lynn, Indiana to investigate a 100-year-old church. The church is said to be haunted by the spirit of Jim Jones, an
Wow.
infamous doomsday cult leader.
Yeah, he made them
Back in
drink all the Kool-Aid. They
1978,
had
Jones
cyanide
was
in it.
responsible for
The Kool-Aid guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's where the term started from. Because he had the 140 people in his flock, I guess you'd say, all drink it. And him and... Well, no, he didn't survive it either. But he has 3 survivors. His person right under him, and then the 2 ushers that helped out. They were the only ones that, like, decided not to drink it.
I would have never been that stupid.
He had their minds warped, had them believing they were going to a better place.
It had to be drugs or something.
And they, you know, the previous preachings, he always had that feeling instilled in his sermons where it was like, do this or else. So he was the one on drugs most of the time, by the way.
I'm like, let me see you drink that first.
Uppers, downers, alcohol, and psychedelics. is
I'm
what
like,
they
you
said.
sip the Kool-Aid first, and then we'll see what happens after that.
I want to say the ones that died in him, they all drank it within 5 minutes of each other. So it was supposed to be simultaneous. Kind of like the guys from Heaven's Gate as well did it.
You mean like one person drank it and then the next person drank it after watching another one die? Yeah, then I would have been like, nah, that's not the Kool-Aid I like. Alright, let's see what
the
happens.
death of his followers, a group of over 900 men, women, and children.
That would be a cool
Church
place to
no
go
longer
for us
holds
to check out.
services, but visitors claim to have heard disturbing, loud, unexplained banging and footsteps. Some even claim to have seen the tragic spirit of a woman, multiple children, and a foreboding male presence that many believe to be the ghost of Jim Jones. Now, the Foreman brothers are usually pretty calm and collected during their investigations, but as they explore the old church, they start to get a little freaked out as they immediately begin to hear odd, unexplained sounds and receive disturbing messages on their spirit boxes.
Oh, Don't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. Thank you for talking to me. Would you like to tell me what your name is? Jim and Eve? Lord. It said Jim and then it said Lord. Oh my goodness.
Out of curiosity, real quick, and y'all can comment down below, but most stuff that comes through the spirit box is going to be spiritual, so, you know, ghosts, demons, whatever. But I've always been curious as if angels would ever be able to come through the spirit box and speak.
It's supposed to. It's just most of the time.
Because I've never heard anything of that.
Most of the time, it's like a generic spirit that people believe in. You know, like a dead person left in purgatory, which I don't believe in specifically. And an evil, negative spirit or a demon is like the two things that usually speak through it for some reason. There's like one person years after the white noise phenomenon started it that caught a couple angelic spirits. One was like reciting a specific scripture in the Bible that you could go look up, and then another one kept repeating praise, praise, praise.
I mean, I know that we've gotten like ghosts. I know we've gotten spirits of people. I know we've definitely got demonic voices coming through, and that sort of thing. But I don't know. I feel like it'd be crazy to get like an angel voice through there one day. Like that'd be the thing I'd be surprised of.
Yeah, it would be the most surprising. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what they're using is the Oculus. It's a lot more money than the spirit box we got together.
Yeah, that's one of the.
But I believe in our method better because ours is the old-fashioned method. This is that device has a chip scanning all the airwaves, AM, FM, all at once, and it's putting it into digital words out of a database out of 1,000 letters. So there could be like a delay where it's more of the electronic having a malfunction rather than the actual thing trying to speak through sometimes. So it'd be like ways of debunking it. Like, did they restart the device lately? Did they overcharge the device? Did they undercharge the device?
I mean, I definitely want to get an Oculus, but
I'd rather get that expensive radio. The big expensive one.
Yeah, no, that's like 5 times the amount more. So, all right, let's see what they're doing.
Sean hears an unexplained bang, and his spirit box begins to repeat the name Jim, the name of the infamous cult leader, Jim Jones. Meanwhile, as brother Josh investigates another area of the church, he too has a similar, terrifying experience.
We know Jim Jones came here for many years as a child, and then he moved on and became a reverend at different churches. And then they did some very bad things.
Murder.
Jim. Whoa! Holy. Okay, that was loud.
Wouldn't it be the same sound?
Holy crap.
Or the same volume?
Once again, a loud bang immediately followed by the spirit box message, Jim. Cut to the upstairs area of the church, and Foreman brother Rocky experiences a scare of his own.
What makes this piece of evidence so much more compelling? Watch as the phone is lifted up and slammed down at the exact same time the EDI alerts Rocky to a spirit being present.
But now this is only the beginning of their strange night in the haunted church. It did not go well.
Right there. Whoa. Okay.
I don't know, that sounds like a door handle.
I hear you. Do you not like me talking about... Ah! Whoa! It's so freaking dark out here, I can't see. Oh, crap. Yep, I'm out. Ah! It's coming! Bless me! God! No! Oh my God! Whatever the heck was out there just came running at me down the steps.
There's too much going on. I mean, obviously he's in complete terror. You'd have to be in his position to know exactly what he's feeling, because obviously it's pitch black for him, so he can't see anything at all. And it looked like painted wood panel walls. So the slightest from anything, it'll sound like a bang. You know?
My thing is...
And he's leaning against the wall, so you don't know if he's got something on his belt.
Well, he wasn't leaning against it. He was standing off. My thing is...
They wear stuff, though. Like, they have those chains and stuff. And
so, like, let's say if you were to go in a different room or whatever. Like, if I was like, hey, let me go to this area, and you went off to a different room, and we set something up to where I was like, all right, bang on the wall. Like, people that do this have done that. And so they try and create content or create evidence. Like, we don't do that, but other people have been caught on camera doing it. So if he's got 2 or 3 or 4 people with him, he could have somebody banging on the wall somewhere else. And the fact that it, you know, people that go through shit like that, they have the camera that go like this, and you don't see nothing. Like, I don't know. It's hard to tell if that's real or not.
The part where he's going down the stairs, and it's where he doesn't have a handle on the camera, that's where I question it. Like,
He said something followed him.
Falling?
If someone was following me down the steps and I was scared for my life, I wouldn't stop and be like, someone's following me down the steps. I would keep on running until I'm, like, out the area.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I agree.
I'm out of here. Yep, Josh can have it.
Sean is all alone when he hears loud banging coming from somewhere in the
now he's
attic.
leaning on the wall.
Sean has had enough and hurries down the stairs to just get out of there. But something seems to come charging down the steps right behind him, and he takes a rough fall down the stairs. But this story just gets even creepier. Now, the Foreman brothers originally streamed this investigation live on YouTube, and their live audience spotted something truly chilling that the guys just didn't see.
I feel like if we're going to catch something, it's going to be in the basement.
I think we need to go up to the attic. Or it'd be better if I just filmed the screen. Like if they're just watching the screen, then I won't need this light on. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I saw it.
With thousands of people watching the live feed, messages begin pouring in about this ghostly image caught on camera.
Like
you can clearly see from the earlier footage, there is nothing in the stairwell to cause this image to appear. Is it possible this could be the spirit of Jim Jones manifesting for thousands of people from around the world to witness?
An ominous, unexplained figure seems to be standing in the dark, eerily just watching the brothers as they make their way through the house. Now, could it be that whoever or whatever this is the presence that has been terrorizing the brothers? Could it be the ghost of Jim Jones? Let me know what you think.
Looks like a kid.
You can watch this entire terrifying investigation over on the YouTube channel, Paranormal Nightmare TV series.
That actually gives me some goosebumps.
They don't catch a lot of stuff. They're a lot like Ghost Hunters on Sci-Fi Channel back in the day, where they try to debunk everything first, and then that's one of maybe only 3 videos they've ever live streamed. So that kind of cuts out some of the stuff we were thinking that maybe they had stuff pre-planned. Hard to do that during live stream, and their third camera guy holding the SLS system, that's hard to have something set up too. So
that I don't know, seeing that kind of gave me goosebumps. Like, that felt real.
Yeah.
The other stuff felt,
I mean, the noises, I can't connect to the noises.
It felt a little set up.
That figure, goosebumps.
I mean, I kind of want to go there and explore myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I give that The figure at the end, I get that a good, like, 6 or 7. Because I actually felt something off it.
I'd say 6.5.
The Noxus stuff felt they just felt kind of set up, and the phone falling over, that could have been gravity too.
Yeah.
So.
And then like they said, he fell down the stairs, but you can't tell. You can't see that.
It was hard. It's hard to tell. I mean, he could have, but so what do you give that?
A 1.
A 1. Wow. All right.
So the figure gets a 6.5. The whole lead up, a 1.
Gotcha.
We need scary videos, so if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Yeah, our stuff.
The Resident. This next video was emailed to me by Nukestop5 viewer Amethyst, who says that she and her husband have recently been searching for a new house. One day, their realtor reaches out to them about a house in Maine that has been empty for 5 years. Unfortunately, Amethyst and her husband are out of town at the time. So she asks her parents to meet up with their realtor and take a look at the house for her. Turns out the home is actually in pretty bad shape. So Amethyst's mother makes the wise decision to record a video of the house to show her daughter. When Amethyst eventually watches the footage back, she is shocked.
So the back door we just went out is down that little hall from the front entry. This is the front entry. And this is the mystery staircase that used to lead to something. And I wonder if any of these work. It's been enclosed. Yeah. Yeah, they work. That runs the kitchen. Kitchen lights.
So those are kitchen lights?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Definitely gonna need to fix it up. You see the ceiling falling in.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna need some work here.
Oh, yeah, this is...
Yeah, look at it. I said, from the pictures.
A strange voice can be heard, and it almost sounds like it's chanting. The bizarre, unexplained chanting is then followed by a creepy whisper or sigh that seems to come from right beside Amethyst's mother.
So the back door we just went out is down that little hall from the front entry. This is the front entry, and this is the mystery staircase that used to lead to something.
After Amethyst asked her parents and the realtor about the disturbing audio, they are all shocked and completely confused. Because you see, none of them heard anything at the time. They heard no chanting and certainly no spooky whispers. However, both of Amethyst's parents and even the realtor agree that something about the house just, quote, felt off and not quite right. It goes without saying that they decided not to buy the house. And just to be clear, Amethyst asked for no promotion of any kind. She was nice enough to send in her video exclusively to Nuke's Top 5 because she would just like to hear what other people think these creepy sounds could possibly be. So, what do you think?
So the back door we just went out is down that little hall from the front entry. This is the front entry.
I only get goosebumps from what sounds like all the other stuff. Sounds like the gentleman with her just singing out of happiness, going through stuff.
I mean, that could be a possibility. The only other thing I could think of is so a lot of times if you have somebody who has a certain like special need that basically, they kind of mumble things or talk things or whatever.
Yeah, to calm themselves. Like
sometimes spirits will attach themselves to people that are having a hard time in life, basically like that, and
mimic what they do.
Mimic or do stuff like that, and that's kind of what I was getting was the mimic, and the whisper thing. Like, yeah, you'll definitely get a lot of stuff, captured by your microphones or your camera that you won't hear while you're there present. So that happens all the time. So that, that's normal.
I had 2 vocal tones, so started at the topper part and trailed off. So.
But the stairs going up looked like the Winchester house.
Yeah, the stairs leading into another set of stairs.
Yeah. So,
5 for the goosebumps factors with the whisper breath. The other stuff.
Evidence, I'll give it a 6.
And this is the mystery staircase that used to lead to something.
Watcher. Popular Japanese paranormal investigator Shiro from the YouTube channel Kuroshiro Channel.
Was that the guy we watched last time?
Tai, as they set out to explore a very secluded and ominous location, an abandoned village somewhere in the mountains of Japan. There is only one entrance to the village, and it's via a tunnel that goes through a mountain with a single unexplained torii gate right beside the opening. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Japanese culture, a torii gate is most commonly found at the entrance of or within a Shinto shrine, a structure whose main purpose is to house one or more Japanese deities.
Or something's here in the house.
However,
you don't have goosebumps right now?
No.
Like all over my neck and shoulders.
We have been experiencing some paranormal stuff in our own home, so Chris is apparently picking up on some of that.
I thought it was the video. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. We'll dive into that on another video if you guys want.
This little wooden gate doesn't appear to be at or near a shrine of any kind. So Shiro and his friend are a little confused and freaked out as to why it would be built right next to a tunnel.
Oh, 待って、あった。どれあれ、鳥、ほら、左じゃない、右だ。ちょっともうちょっと。何めっちゃでかいトンネルかこれ。あ、いや、トンネルだよ、トンネルだよ。あ、こんな近いんだ。あ、本当だ、ある。うわ、めっちゃ今鳥のとこでなんか影動いた気がしたけど、気のせい。映ってるかな。わかんない。あ、シレじゃない。なんか書いてある。
Some under the gate.
あ、書いてある。愛に。なんだあれ。なんて字あれ。愛になんかって書いてるけど。これさ、奥に鳥居の奥にさ、神社ある。ライトある。ライトある。ちょっと待って。ちょっと手さんカメラ。いや、なさそうだよ。ちょっと降りてみるか。
Now, little do the friends know that while they were distracted, something appears to be watching them from the other side of the tunnel. An odd, twisted, dark figure with no recognizable features. Unaware of the mysterious figure, Shiro and his friend decide to drive through the tunnel to investigate the abandoned village. And this is when things start to get really weird.
やだな、トル。おお、なんかさ、これ下ってるよね、多分。あ、下ってるね、ちょっと。え？何これ
That crap their pants.
ちょっと離れていい？あー、全然カメラ映んねえ。どうしよう。いい？もう行こう。ちょっとこれ完成してない。あ、でもあんま止まってません方がいい。危ないここ。寒気やば。
While driving through the tunnel, a terrifying inhuman scream can be heard coming from right behind them. But, nevertheless, they continue on. Shiro and Tai finally make it to the abandoned village and walk around inspecting various houses to see if anyone could possibly still be living there.
ね。行きます？俺まで行かない方がいいよね。あ、待ってる？いいよ。行けます？
It's cool to snow there.
Yeah. This is the old grudge house, believe it or not.
You said that's the old grudge house?
It looks just like it. Same paneling. That could have been reflection off the glass and the light on the camera itself.
I get that reflection.
はい。ちょっとね、なんかそんな気がしたよ。手中から落とした。
Shiro doesn't seem to notice when a white figure appears to walk past the door right in front of him. But when he opens that door and takes a look inside, there's no one there. The two friends walk up to another house to get a better look, and they begin to hear strange sounds coming from all around them.
音がすごいっすね。ちょっとこれ置いていい？マジ？どうした？ほら。なんか近づいてない？
Somebody starts beatboxing.
ケイさん、ライトこっちください。
I don't hear a lot of noise like this.
多分水だともうわかんない。
I mean, you gotta think, like, if the water and the snow and everything is drying off, you're gonna hear a lot of raindrops on metal and, you know, branches falling and stuff like that, so.
Yeah, a lot of ting ting and trickle.
Yeah.
戻るか？どうしよう、ちょっと待って。近づいてきてるって何？戻るか？ちょっと待って。
Face in the window. That's legit. I have goosebumps.
Why does that look like Juwan?
It's the generic pale face and greasy black hair.
Shiro's camera captures a bizarre misshapen face watching the investigator from inside the house. Other than some strange noises and a voice, Shiro and Tai believe that they haven't really captured much of anything. Eventually, they decide to just head home. But right before returning to the car, this happens.
ここさ、儚くね。あ、確かに。普通配送って儚でみんな大体どっかに。まあ、ないんだ。車で。
Another creepy figure appears to be watching the investigators from a distance. The two friends leave and return home, but when they go back through their captured footage, they discover all of these dark, unexplained, and misshapen figures that seem to be watching them as they explored the abandoned village. So just who or what is this? Could the tunnel and the strange story gate have anything to do with the empty village? And where did everyone in the village go? Or did their spirits never actually leave? You decide. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky...
I mean, it's definitely a crazy place to go to.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that'd be insane to explore, to be honest. Let us know in the comments if you would go to somewhere like that. But that face, I don't know. The figure in the tunnel and the figure behind him, I feel like those were definitely caught. But the figure, going through the door, I feel like that was a reflection almost. And that, I cannot tell if it's real or not. Because it just looks like... You ever seen Mist Doubtfire?
Yeah.
Where he shoves his head in the yeah, and he's got the pie and the whipping cream kind of falling off his face.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that looks like to me. And all I'm picturing right now is that face of him going, hello! So it's hard for me to pick up on.
I have different goosebump gauges, I guess. So, like, the only things I got goosebumps for was the face right there and the black figure at the end of the tunnel in the beginning.
Yeah, that...
The thing walking in the window pane? Nah. The thing at the end of the drive behind them while they're getting ready to leave? Nah.
Residual. That's the daggone word I was trying to think of earlier.
Yeah, or remnant.
That looks...
Something that repeats itself over and over
again. That looked
again.
residual. The thing at the end.
To prove that it's residual, that thing that was happening has to constantly happen at that time in the same way every time.
Well, sometimes residual stuff is just there no matter what. Like, it's not a... whatever they call a reflection or reoccurring. It's just, sometimes it randomly will happen. So you're just there while it's going on. Type deal.
So residual basically means it's consistently happening whether you're there or not to record it.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying
at that same time.
It's not... Residual is not always the same exact, like, not 2:45 a.m. Like, it could be 3:45 one day, or 2, or 3, or 6.
Usually it's same day, same time, or sometimes it's just once that same date on that same year that one time.
See, I've heard remnant being that, but residual could be different definitions.
So a remnant is kind of like a passer through time, and you see it that one time.
Mm. What do you give this?
5.5. because I had the goosebumps with the 2 and not all of them.
I got more. I definitely feel stuff is there because I get goosebumps through the beginning, the tunnel, and the village. You can definitely tell something is there, but what they captured, I don't know if it's real or not. As far as the tunnel figure, yes. As far as this Miss Doubtfire face, nah. And as far as the figure at the end, the residual stuff, I feel like that was real. So I give the place an 8 out of 10, but I give the other stuff like a 5 out of 10. So.
Videos over on the YouTube channel, Kuroshiro channel, just out of sight. In this next video, paranormal investigator Lee from the YouTube channel 3 Spires Paranormal investigates an old abandoned building near his house in central England. The building was once a Victorian workhouse. After that, it became a hospital, and then an orphanage. Since the house has a long and somewhat dark history, Lee is curious if there might be some paranormal energy left behind. He decides to take a quick look at the old abandoned hospital, camera at the ready. As Lee walks toward the main entrance, he catches something that he doesn't even notice. Something truly bizarre.
So this will be the main entrance into the actual hospital itself. Oh, hang on.
Sounds like somebody talking.
Yeah.
They're singing.
Like a teacher talking to their class.
What we got here then? These windows are intact. Oh, it's a clock.
Did you see it?
His camera's got no
Through
focus.
the window, someone or something can be seen just standing in the dark inside the old abandoned hospital. And whatever it is, its face looks disfigured and kind of contorted. Now, Lee doesn't notice anything, not even when rewatching and uploading his footage to YouTube.
So anything weird about that is
it was actually a viewer who spotted this bizarre figure and reported it to Lee in his comment section. And that's not all that Lee appears to have captured that night. As I carefully watch Lee's footage, I notice something. Something that even Lee and his viewers didn't see. And it's downright creepy.
Yeah, I got goosebumps.
So I think I'm at the main entrance to that bit.
And again, did you see it? As Lee pans his camera around outside the old hospital, the small pale shape of someone or something can be seen skulking out of sight just as Lee passes.
Wow.
And just for comparison, here's the same area. As you can see, there's nothing there and nothing that would move. Now, when I messaged Lee to ask about this figure, he was shocked. Lee says it's rare for him to capture evidence of the paranormal, so he's amazed that he captured not one, but 2 unexplained figures at this creepy abandoned hospital.
I got goosebumps in this.
And to be honest, I'm not even sure myself just what these 2 creepy figures might be. So
that's definitely demonic.
What do you think? You can watch this entire investigation and many more over on Lee's YouTube channel.
Well, so they both are demonic. The thing that was sitting Indian style is known as an imp.
This next creepy video went absolutely viral on TikTok, and for good reason. An average family are enjoying a fun leisure night hanging out at home when suddenly it...
I don't want to give too much of a description just because our camera's going to die soon. So I give that a 10 out of 10.
Oh, no, me too.
That was like grade A footage.
So like the biggest difference between remnant and residual. Residual is...
Are you going back to that?
Well, so residual
the camera's
means...
about to die.
Residual means it repeats itself. Remnant means it can interact with you. You ask a question... It answers back a response.
Potato. We'll go with that for now.
Oh, God. Use some Google or watch some more ghost shows.
Right out of a horror.
Alright, so Dad, if you remember the
I'm telling you,
stupid rap.
I can do it. I think it was like 88, 89, maybe, I don't think it was 90. Maybe 87, 88, 89. They had this record that was a square. It was from McDonald's, but they put it in the Columbus Dispatch. But anyway, it's like a piece of paper, but you put it on like a 33, and it had like the Big Mac song on it. And if you could recite it and go into the store, like the restaurant, and recite it, they give you free food or something. I still know the whole song.
This has got to be the nerdiest I've ever heard in my entire life. Go. I'm gonna post it.
Well, just a disclaimer.
Should.
I'm fat and I don't give a shit. So.
Oh god.
Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Big Mac McDLT, quarter pounder with some cheese fillet, a fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a Happy Meal, McNuggets, tasty golden Frenchy fries.
Did you see that?
He felt it before he saw it.
Are you kidding me right now?
Mandy, her husband Brett, and their daughter are just hanging out together and having fun when suddenly a cup just inexplicably flies into the air and falls to the floor.
Hey guys, this is Mandy, this is her channel, I'm Brett. This is a follow-up to the, I guess, McDonald's song Solo Cup, Flying Cup incident. We were having a family night, and I decided to recite the 1989 or 8 McDonald's menu song, and they thought it was funny, and my daughter, who was here, decided to record and video me and put it on her stupid TikTok or whatever she puts on. But yeah, I was in the middle of trying to do the song and just have fun with it, and I heard something. I guess you'll see me in the video. If you pay attention, I looked down at the table when I stopped singing, and why I did that is because I heard something. I didn't see a cup move or anything like that, but if you go back and look at the video, you can see the cup move a couple times. But I heard it audibly on the table. I thought it was something like a mouse, but we don't have mice or pets. Basically, a little bit later, the thing moves again. I react, and then it flies off the table, and I about pissed my pants because I've never, ever experienced anything like that.
Flew out of the living room.
Yeah, we actually left the living room. I was thinking about going to the Howard Johnson because we stayed up all night, didn't sleep very well, trying to figure out exactly what this was. I have no explanation for it. That really scared me, and I'm skeptical about this stuff. But when cups are flying around, there's something going on.
So this is where I was sitting on the floor. This is the table. The Solo Cup would have been about right here. My daughter was sitting kind of in the middle of that couch, and my wife was sitting on that end over there. And this is the scene. This is our little living room. No ghosts, but this is where it happened.
To this day, the family has no idea what could have caused the cup to suddenly start moving and flip into the air.
Full blast?
And their TikTok.
Alright, so we had to edit at the end of the video. Our camcorder decided to die on us, apparently. But with the last clip, I think I'd give that maybe a good solid 6 or 7 out of 10, because they could have played a trick on a magnet, like magnet inside the cup, magnet underneath the table, slide it, and then it falls off. But
not even that, just a fishing line.
Or that too. Well, the only thing at the end is when the cup flipped up like it did. That's the only thing I'm questioning. And no matter how much air you have come to the house, it's not going to knock the cup over like that, I don't think. Because the most air that you get out of a vent is going to blow like a curtain or something. It's not going to fling something in the middle of the living room off the table.
They had a fan like I do across from where the cup is.
Yeah, if you got something like
over here,
like one of those boats in the Everglades in Florida, you know, the fan on the back of those things.
$40 at BJ is called the Vornado.
What happened to Chris? He's out the shot. There he is. All right. I get that about a 5 or 6 out of 10.
I'd say 6.
He says. But yeah, that was the top 5 scary ghost videos that are disturbing AF.
Disturbing AF.
We're gonna try and do some more reaction videos and stuff in the future. We're trying to do some content in the meantime of me editing some of the bigger stuff. I'm still working on the house from the Cumberland area. I'm about halfway through it. It's just taken a while because unfortunately I've had a lot of personal stuff happen, so we've had to kind of handle stuff recently, and we got a lot of things going on at once. So, but we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you can. Comment down below what you want us to see next, or even send it to the email, and I'll put it somewhere around here. But yeah, comment and send some stuff our way, and we'll check it out.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Bye.
Bye.